Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is G. Cole, and welcome to Homegrown, where I get to share with you some good music while talking to some great people. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do, so we can keep you updated when new material is available. We will be posting new episodes bi-weekly. Also, check out the website Homegrown with G. Cole to listen and for all things homegrown. We're also very, very interactive. Please follow me on Twitter, on Instagram, and on Facebook at MyG. Dope young songstress in the building. I'm sure you've heard her name, and you're going to hear some of her music. We're going to catch up. We're going to address all the rumors. I'll drop my mic. We're touching everything. Rumors them spreading, you know what I mean? I'm free up on some microphone. I'm like, no, I'll go on. But go ahead, ladies and gentlemen. It's absolutely no cost to subscribe. We talk to some great people, listen to great music. It's a vibe. You see me every single, well, not every day, but almost every day. So I'm gonna take these cameras off of me so you can look at the lovely lady. And I don't change. I look the same all the time. So I'm gonna set it up for you guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Miss Zia Benjamin. Wow,
bless up, big love. It's really amazing being here, man.
The pleasure is mine. And of course, we can't forget, of course, your fire youth is in the building. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The beautiful,
the
lovely fire youth.
Easy. I like the intro there. It load up.
I'm here all week, guys.
So we're here, Zia. You know, you're here for, of course, a reason. Normally, when ones like yourself pass through, it's for something. You know what I mean? But we're gonna get into everything because I'm a firm believer of, especially in this day and age, right? When music is so accessible, and you know, these kids will get your album before it drops. You know, get your single before it drops. I just feel like in order for them to get in tune with you and dial in and so forth, they gotta know Zia.
It's true.
You know what I mean? Versus just the, you know, to go and hit that 99 cents, it sounds like little, but to some people it's a fortune. For go hit the 99 cents, they feel like they gotta know you.
For sure.
So we're gonna bring them in.
How you mean?
Can we do that?
We can.
All right.
We can.
It don't mean y'all should be up in her DMs and all them things, all right? Don't misinterpret or misconstrue. I'm going to say, bring her in, all right? I'm going to know her on the ton, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, Zia Benjamin. Zia, and I'll say this, her mama named her Christina, all right? Mm-hmm. Give me the Zia story. How we come with that one? Because I think it's a dope name.
The Zia story is a really funny story. So I had... my first song that really kind of got released was with Sean Paul. A lot of people don't really know that. But I have a song with Sean on Overproof Rhythm. Oh, the mic is...
No, you're good.
Okay, I'm good.
You good? I got like 5 headphone buttons. I just got to figure out which one is for fire. You good? All right, cool.
Okay, yeah, so the Zia story. My first song was with Sean Paul, and I was like a little just youngin' in the industry, and we were about to put it out, but then we realized that there was another Christina Benjamin out there, and she sing gospel. Go look her up if you like gospel. Show her some love. But yeah, she take with my name.
She good? She good?
She good?
Yeah.
Me no know actually. I'm just trying to show her love. I don't know if she's good. but she's got my name. She's got my name. So then Sean was like, yeah, you have to come up with a new name. And I'm like, new name? Because I'm like, authenticity is important to me. So I'm like, what am I going to do? I like sat in the corner like, what am I going to do?
So you wanted to stick with the Christina?
I want to stick with it's my name. But I went and made this list, this long, I'm a Virgo. You know, so that means OCD. Yeah, so I made this long list of names. Zia Lamorne. Not that. Wait, that never reached yet. I made all of these random lists, like Domino and all of these names. And then Sean was like, you should just call yourself Christina Truth because you're the truth. And I was like, no, maybe not. So,
it's a little corny. Is that what you said to him?
Right. But then one day, I was driving, and the word Zia just came into my mind, and I stopped. I pulled over and I looked it up.
Authenticity is important to me. So
my bad. That's my fault. I'm sharing. I'm still sharing the link with people.
Sharing.
Go ahead.
So basically, the word Zia just appeared in my mind. I pulled over. I looked it up, and I found that across like several different languages, it had meanings that just related to me, like in the Zia Pueblo people, like they have a symbol, and the symbol means like the cycle of life and death. You know, in Hebrew it means the harvest. In Italy it means aunt, which to me is like a sister figure,
Right.
and I'm like very into like uplifting other women. So that was, it hit home to me as well, you know. So it's, it also means the light. It means, it just has so many names.
Tremendous meanings.
Exactly. So, and it kind of sounds like a nickname for Christina anyways. So
Zia.
it
does.
never felt inauthentic.
Right.
And you know what's really funny is that my friends, like my close friends know, and some of my family call me Zia.
Wow.
No, so that just means that it resonates with them. I feel like God renamed me. I'm just kidding. No, but for real still, like that's corny, but it just kind of.
But I get it.
I get it, yeah.
I get it. Trust me.
It's meant to be.
You know, so I'm gonna research this other Zia, because if she ain't dope, after that I said, the other Christina.
Yeah.
And if she ain't dope, we gonna after that I say, yo, I eat that thing you're going with. But fight the people. Yeah, I mean, it's all good. We edit up out there. One of the most cliche questions to ask somebody pretty much is, you know, but I feel like it's very necessary. Mm-hmm. You know, is forgetting about the whole bio and the media and the whole nine. Who is Zia Benjamin? Not the Zia that the media, you know what I'm saying, or what's in the bio, but who is Zia Benjamin?
In my heart, Zia Benjamin, you know what? I'm a poet at heart. Mm-hmm. Definitely. I'm a poet. I'm a very soulful person. Mm-hmm. I'm a caring person. I'm like literally a Virgo. Like when they say Virgo, like I'm a Virgo. Like I care very much about people, but I'm like a complete mix of paradoxes, where I'm very nice, but I'm also like very rude. That's why you get like the bad bohemian retro rude girl. Like it's like I have both sides.
Right.
I've been told I'm polarizing. So there you go. And but I studied journalism. I care very much about telling people stories, and I think that's also very similar to telling people stories through music, you know. Right. So I'm a storyteller, I guess. Yeah. I
gotcha. I always wonder when it comes to artists, because you have these creative people, and you know, we see creatives and we wonder sometimes, you know, I mean, is it the job? You know, sometimes you say, is it the job? Because some people just damn good at the job. You know what I mean? Or is it who they are? And I mean, as I listen to your music, I got into your music probably a year and a half ago.
What?
Somebody put me on. Trust me, somebody put me on. I kind of felt like a lost sheep, because the way they said it to me is like I was kind of whack, because I'm into Leela. I love Leela Ike. I love Savannah.
Love her. Love them.
Trust me, dope.
And
dope,
Naomi,
dope.
of course.
Naomi
that's my
doing
girl.
her thing. I mean, they talk about music, and they mentioned Zia, and I wasn't familiar with the name, but and they kind of looked at me like, yo, you're the wackest thing in the world right now.
What?
Yes, I had to go pull the Lord, they love you in these streets. They think I joke thing. Them love you. Big up J Will, because he's the one that put me on to you.
My J Will, big up yourself.
Big bad artist, you know. You are one of what I'd say 2 artists, right? There are a couple of artists out there, but one of 2 artists who I'd say your resume wise, they'd consider a new artist. The other one you probably is Naomi, you just mentioned her name. They'd consider a new artist, but the way you navigate the business, the media, the whole nine is very seasoned, is the word I want to use. Okay. From my observation, seeing you do your thing or whatever, I guess that comes from your background in media. Mm-hmm. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Well, seasoned artist. You know what's funny is somebody recently asked me, they're like, how long you been doing music? Like 6 years now. And I was like, I didn't know she was throwing shade at me. But I was like, no, but I've been behind the scenes with music a lot. Mm-hmm. I've been writing for people. I've been in the studio trying to push, you know, especially female artists, get them, you know, confident, like help with their branding, that kind of stuff. Like that's very important to me. So for a long time, I was really just pushing people around me and writing for people and writing for big names and writing for the little names, the outcomers, everybody. Wow. But I'm, as I said, like a pretty introverted person. So I wasn't really comfortable with the idea of like stepping out and having all these eyes on me. And my music is really my diary. So to go and write what's actually in your heart and your soul when you're upset, and then to present that to people and be like, hey, do you like it? Will you buy it? Like, my career and my livelihood is going to be set on your expectations of my music. It was hard for me.
Wow.
But even like the fame, like what is the end goal of this? You know, because if you do well, you get famous.
Right.
But I would not like to be running through a supermarket and have everybody calling my name like like I'm not that person. You know what I mean? I love people one-on-one, but that idea was terrifying to me.
Right.
So I think for a long time I kind of ran away from it because I do think it has a lot of potential. I call Zia like a different person. She's like separate. So I'm really weird. I think it has a lot of potentials, but I ran away from it. But I think that when you're divinely inspired, like when you are given talent, I think talent for everybody is divinely inspired. Like you have some difference to make with your talent. That's why you're given it. And no matter how much you run, like you are going to change the world with your talent. If it scares you, that's where you should be going.
I got you.
So run in the direction of your fears, because that's where the light is, you know?
Wow. For somebody who's saying I have that 10-year background, that's deep.
Respect.
Trust me, and I get it. A lot of times, sometimes artists, you can split them up. You have artists, you have entertainer, you have performers, right? They're not all one and the same.
No.
And sometimes you hear the song, but it's almost obvious that it's not coming from that person.
Yeah.
When I hear your music, it sounds like it's like you're internalizing. It's like it's coming from within you, and the way you talk, the way you sing, the music, it all adds up. It all comes together as one. We're gonna get you on the microphone in a minute. You want to talk? We'll have these people hear you sing a song or two or three or four or five. Maybe who knows? You never know.
The whole EP.
The whole EP. You know what I mean? But I feel like, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, your experience, right, in the trenches, writing for other people. Amazingly enough, I think sometimes that's a tougher challenge than even being an artist yourself, because you got to figure out how I'm going to make this person sound believable. Yeah, you know what I mean? And take their story.
To get into their heart.
Yeah, and make sure they can wear it the way how you would have worn it.
Yeah.
So how did you end up coming out from behind the microphone, but behind the writer's pen? Did somebody say, "Yo, I leaked demo"? What was it? How did you get out there?
Ooh, well, as I said, so I kind of took a pause from music. I tried to run away again.
Running away from the calling,
So once I started recording, things went really quickly, and it was way too quick for me. Like as I said, started working with Major Lazer, voicing stuff for them. Did a couple songs with them. Just stuff like I was getting calls I got a call from like one of the major labels, like through a big branding agency from the UK, and just things were going really quick. But it was kind of moving in this product kind of direction where it was like, okay, this girl is cool. She has a great look, but she could be like Selena Gomez or Rihanna or something. And that's just not my vibe. You get me?
Like a package for you already.
Like I'm not. Yeah. So. And then things I had some like mad shady stuff happen, aka No Fame. So you go listen to the tune, watch the video. But like some like real foolishness happened. So I was just like, yo, say I'm an educated person. I don't need people to be treating me like just because I'm a woman in the industry. Don't make me feel like you have to go do a whole heap of foolishness for get a bus. Like me can bus myself. What to them?
I like it.
I took a step back, went back to journalism, started directing and producing like documentary television, all of that kind of stuff, telling other people's stories. And then I went to a party and I saw Kida, big artist from Jamaica. I love her. That's my girl. But yeah, I saw her and she's like, yo, so with your son, I think Rory Stone Love would be a good link for you. So I wanted to come meet him. Will you come meet him? And I really respect her for that, because I think girls nowadays we're getting a lot better at uplifting each other, but
that's not normal.
It's not always easy for female artists to do that.
To help each other?
To help each other. And she literally had no reason.
Right.
So she just said you would do well with him. And then we made a meeting and brought me into his studio. And I met him, and, initially he was kind of like, what are you doing in my studio? like you're not the kind of people that come into my studio.
You never fit the mold, right?
I never fit the mold, but yeah, I guess, yeah, now Rory's like he's like my big brother. He's been such a monumental difference maker in the whole thing. So it's made it, instead of this product approach to music, working with Rory, working with like Andre Chauvelot, who's my other main producer, like they've made it very warm and like a family and fire and like everybody. It's just like a family vibes now, which is fine, which is good for me.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, and you know what, you mentioned the song No Fame. And truthfully, when I heard it did sound personal. So I was like, that song must come from my real place. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to be selfish. So I'm sure someone hear the song too. And the one said, boy, may I keep it from it, all right? It's called No Fame. Zia Benjamin is a big one. What will I today?
It's calling my name, trying to get me into its game. I say no, no, no way, no fortune, no fame.
Samantha, bless up.
It's calling my name, trying to get me into its game. I say no, no, no way, no fortune, no fame for me.
What's up, Francine?
Tell me what's your priority? Is it money or you want to be seen? High on that mediocrity. Dancing down that thin line you're seeking. Green light to the city of fame. But do you wanna be against this, baby? To see your face.
What up, Hope? What up, EK?
It's calling my name, trying to get me into its game. I say no, no, no way, no fortune, no fame for me.
Who produced this one?
Rory.
This is Aurora production too, right?
Yeah, it's a Rory production.
I could tell. From you hear the rhythm, I was just like, I was telling somebody this man, say, yo, this is Aurora story. This is Aurora
Yeah,
thing.
man, the rhythm bad.
And you know, when it comes to production, Rory's on it. It's kind of like, you know, you get an impeccable production from him.
Bad. You know what? Both Neverman and No Fame were me leaving studio. It's like every time people ask me where does song come from, it's like, well, I was leaving the studio. Yeah, but him put on No Fame rhythm when I was leaving the studio after recording with him, and the rhythm just lick it bad. So I just started freestyling on it.
So that's a freestyle?
Yeah, you know what? You'll notice the version that you're playing is the freestyle. I released another version called No Fame Remix.
Right.
And that one is properly recorded.
Gotcha.
No Fame just went out and I was like, whoa, I have a song on the streets, and I listened to it. So I was like, but Rory, this was a freestyle. We have to fix up some of these vocals. So I stressed him out. Which I do.
Yeah, that's
I
what it's supposed to be, though.
and I was like, yo, I have to go back in studio and record this properly. So I re-recorded it properly, and then we re-released it. So now there's like No Fame and a No Fame remix, but they're actually the same song.
Same
just
thing.
No Fame remix has better vocals.
There's something raw though. There's something raw and pure about this one. And I guess coming from spending so much time in the dance hall and sound system culture, sometimes, you know, it's like play rhythm, grab mic, sing. You know what I mean? Straight.
That was what it was, legit. I just started singing like about the stuff that was pissing me off.
Bang, 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 ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about it. Yeah.
All night, high heels and Hennessy, black cars, big rims and limousines. Buy a flight loves off of free. What a shame it's not the same.
Raymond, welcome to the party.
Nothing's colder than fame. Nothing burns you like that flame. It's calling my name. Get me
Super funky joint, I love it.
into its game. I say no, no, no way, no way, no way. Calling my name.
But. So we're not gonna we ain't gonna call nobody's name, cause we're not about, you know what I mean? But give me the story behind No Fame. What's up with this joint right here?
Oh my gosh. I've been trying to avoid talking about, but the details of the story, to be honest. But
Just switch up the name. Call him Kirk.
Kirk. You know what? It's actually a couple of stories that inspired. It was a whole, not music, but the music industry. So there are a couple of stories that inspired No Fame. So for example, like I had many situations, but one situation, I remember going into this producer's studio and he's like, yo, you know, you really have it. Like, I want you to be my artist. I want to really push your career. And I think, you know, you have that Amy Winehouse vibes. It's always bittersweet when I hear that. You have that Amy Winehouse vibes that can make you a big. It's so stereotypical. it's so cheesy.
They all say the same lines, right?
I was just like, yo, is this a movie? And I've gotten it several times. And it's really funny because I know that I'm an intellectual. I'm a woman that have a career outside of music. Right. So if them do that to me, I'm just imagining the other girls that are just young, that are like, you know, 15, 16 and have their hopes and dreams on music. You see, like, if you can come to me with that and the way that I carry myself, imagine somebody else, right?
They do take advantage.
They do take it. So the one story is like, I was in studio and he was like chatting, telling me all of these things, blah, blah, blah. And then he literally put his hand right on my leg, in my crotch.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And I was like, what are you doing? Yo, I'm a blaze fire. I'm just come straight, like I just knock him over, and I was like, yo, I don't think you realize, like, I'm not that girl.
Right.
I was like, yo, I'm not that girl. And I walked out. But that's just one story. That's just one story. I had a huge, like, a music industry executive, top tier decision maker, and it's funny because I literally probably would be Rihanna if I had taken that opportunity.
Right.
We were in discussions for like a very long time about working together. They even gave me contracts and all of this stuff, and he then suddenly switches his vibe and tells me about how I need to come up to New York and do a hotel performance for a couple of him and his friends.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and he's like, I'll cover everything. I'll take you to the finest, this and this and this and this.
The same lines from a different angle.
Yeah, he's like, anything you want to do, blah, 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 just to let me know. I'll cover everything. And I was like, you want me to do a hotel room performance for you and your friends?
Wow.
Yo.
Wow.
Let me tell you. So I said, yeah, man, buy the ticket, yeah? Buy me the ticket. And I was like, and I want to go to Broadway. And I would like to do this. And I'd like to do that. And I gave him this long list of things that Mama wanted. I just looked at the most expensive things. I said, buy the ticket, this. I'm so excited. Oh, my God, I cannot wait to meet you in this hotel room. And then I make him buy the whole of the something them and then block and delete him, you see.
I like it.
And
I like it.
And in the No Fame video, the contract that I burned in the video.
Oh, that's a real one.
That's a real contract.
Wow. I was watching the video this past week too. And I see that what you're saying right now is that video.
I emailed it to him.
You serious?
The video.
Wow. What was the response?
Probably none. Him never said none.
Because it's just another day at the job for them, you know?
Yeah.
If it's not you, they're going to move on to somebody else.
Exactly.
And it's sad. It's
sad. But the thing is, it's good now that, you know, this is... Oh, my phone just died. It's good... Oh, I wanted to save that.
Oh, yeah. When it dies, it doesn't give you the opportunity.
It doesn't give you the time.
Yeah.
Okay, God. Sorry. Okay. So what was I saying? No, it's really good, though, that I think women are feeling a lot more comfortable coming forward and talking about it and making it a topic of discussion.
Right.
You know, so the Me Too movement started in the States. And then now in Jamaica, like we are not, I hate saying this, but we're not necessarily a people that take to the streets a lot in the name of activism.
True.
And I think we should more. But recently, over the past 2 years, like I've noticed we have more marches, women's marches, those kind of things, more solidarity movements, more victims marches. So yeah, like it's becoming a thing, and the more it becomes a thing, the scarier it will be for them idiot man them.
You know, wow.
Things there.
I love it because guess what? No, Sugar was here recently, and I know she has her movement also down there based on her past. You know what I mean? She was a victim of sexual predators, you know what I mean, growing up. And it's amazing that it's almost normal
It's almost
accepted.
It's almost accepted. I remember I was in a car. I was interviewed by this big brand with like a bunch of other female singers in reggae. And I ended up dropping a bunch of them home. I would just attack. And like I brought up the topic, and it was wild to me how many of them had stories.
Right.
And even one of them, and it's funny, as I said, I am a university graduate and him still do the same thing to me.
Right.
She is the daughter of a humongous reggae artist.
They don't care.
And them still do it to her. And I don't want to say who it was, but she was telling me that this producer carried her out into the bush.
Are you serious?
And tell her for do
right
whatever. And she said no, and him kick her out of his car, and she had to walk.
Wow.
She had to walk in the bush.
And him can still walk comfortable, because where I'm from,
can still walk comfortably.
Where I'm from, you know, I mean, yeah, we might have to sort him out. I'm not saying it's cultural and people try this and that and whatever, but I think a lot of times too, as men, we need to protect our women. You know?
Yeah.
So that's one thing that Sugar had mentioned to me in her situation. Say, yo, when my family members did find out, you know, they did do something.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be a whoop. I don't know. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But a lot of times we need these men to step up, because the one thing she said, which I think is so accurate, is this. Everybody knows somebody who's either been a victim of sexual violence or knows somebody that knows somebody, right? But nobody knows a man or rape. Think about it.
That is truth.
Nobody knows a rapist.
That is true.
But we all know somebody that get raped.
Exactly. It's crazy to me. I would say about 4 of my best friends within my own cycle of female friends. Most of my best friends have been raped
at some point,
and that's crazy. Like that's crazy to me.
Wow,
that's crazy to me. And they're Canada, 2 from Canada, 1 from this. Yeah, like 2. Like they're from all over the world. Like I have like best friends, sisters that from all over the world, and it just hit me like all of these girls have been actually raped, and some multiple times. Like it's like the weirdest things. And people don't want to talk about it, and they say things like, "Oh, you call it on yourself," and it's so ridiculous that a society could even remotely say to a woman, "You call that on yourself." Right.
And it's not a black thing. It's not a Jamaica thing. It's a world thing.
It's a world thing.
Boy, I'm tell you, one daughter me having on my cutlass workshop, and I'm not asking somebody else. Trust me with that. Trust me. That's why I dig this tune right here. No fame. Fire Phono. Ron, bless up Loris, bless up everybody that's joining the party. I really dig that song, man. I tell you a lie. I dig it.
Respect.
I always say, you know, in order for me to know and appreciate Zia, I kind of got to know a little bit about her and the past and whatnot. Now, talk to me about little Zia. Yeah, or little Christina, I should say, growing up in Jamaica, the background and stuff like that, to why we're sitting here talking today.
Okay, well, little Zia, little Christina. Well, my parents tell me that I came out screaming and never stopped for like 3 weeks. My mom said that she lost a ton of weight in the first 2 weeks. She was skinnier than before she had the baby. Wow. Because I stressed her out so much. So I guess that's like where I get my vocal capacity from.
So you were doing vocal training as a baby?
I mean vocal training from the beginning. Or I was just pissed off to be back here, you know, like why am I back here on this earth again? Like, what do I got to do this time?
Hey, so my first trip was enough.
My first trip was enough. But yeah, I from when I was little, it's so funny because when I was very little, I was a total limelight beep. Like I was like obsessed with being in front of the camera,
right.
Always trying to be in everybody's business, trying to steal people's cameras to film, to be behind the camera and everything. And then I kind of got suddenly more reserved. I suddenly started stepping back and not wanting to be around lots of people and getting a little anxious when I'm around a whole heap of people. I got teased a lot as a child, so I think that was probably why.
Wow. And you grew up in Jamaica, right?
I grew up in Jamaica, yeah. So, and then my parents were very strict. Like very, very, very strict. My dad was from Dominica. He died. My dad was from Dominica, and his father was a principal of a school.
Oh,
so
he was nonsense dude.
Yeah, my dad was like straight no nonsense.
Yeah.
Like don't play around with education.
Yeah,
you know. So
nor them two big head boys on the road either. Don't play with them either.
The book or the crook. Yeah, exactly. Don't even bother talk to me about no boys.
Yeah, don't bother with it.
Yeah, exactly. And then my mom now. She came to Jamaica. Really, she was inspired by music, by reggae music to come to Jamaica.
Wow.
It was Bob Marley's song "Wake Up and Live" was playing on her radio.
Where was she from?
She's Germany, and "Wake Up and Live" was playing on the radio, and she was just like, "Yo, you know what, say? I'm not." Or maybe not in those terms, but she was like,
"Big up, mommy."
Big up, mommy. She was like. She wanted to just change. She just was inspired to change her life, and she, quit her job and booked a ticket to Jamaica. She didn't know anybody in Jamaica. She spoke, English, high school English.
Wow.
She met a friend. She met a girl on the plane. They connected and they got a spot together in Jamaica. And then she went from there, and she started moving. She started working for my dad, actually, and that's how they met.
Wow.
And that's a whole story.
Yeah, that's a different story.
That's a whole different story. So that's where I'm coming from, is this very interesting mix of a family that loves music, but a family that is very strict and into scholastics and that kind of stuff. So my dad was a doctor, and he definitely bought me the doctor set.
You were going to be a doctor too, right?
Remember telling you, when I was only in Jamaica, this can happen, by the way. I remember I was little, and I was helping my dad sew on somebody's finger.
Oh, Lord.
Literally. I'm there helping the guy, like, don't worry, I know your finger drop off, but we soon fix it.
So the brother right now with his thumb in the place of his pinky was you?
Yep.
No, okay.
I mean, but yeah, my parents definitely thought I was going to do medicine, and I struggled trying to balance everything. So I did extra subjects in high school because I was trying to balance the art with the sciences. So I did all the sciences, and then I did extracurricular arts. I did sixth form arts after. When I was in fourth form, I did sixth form arts after class.
Wow.
Right? Yeah. So I was always mad OC.
Damn.
Yeah. So, and then eventually my parents decided to send me away because Jamaican boys, them, got me in trouble.
But I blame you,
Y'all are bad. No, man, this one boy, it's funny because he's my friend now. And he's a big producer in Jamaica. But I remember he called.
He got you kicked out of the country?
He got me kicked out of the country. Yeah, I don't even want to load him up because I'm a big producer in Jamaica right now. But he called my phone, my house phone at like 3 o'clock in the morning asking for Christina. Say you can't do them things there.
No,
and my father pick up the phone and he said, what you mean you call? Who is this? Christina is not coming. Why are you calling at this time of night? And him help on the person call back.
Wow.
I say, yo, put Christina up on the line. Because you know how young boys are. And them feel disrespected.
Aggressive. Yeah.
And then just aggressive. So him call my father again. My father hung the phone on him.
Wow.
And let me tell you, my dad broke my bathroom. Come and go hide in the bathroom. I sit down in the bathroom when I heard that happening. And my dad put a crack in my door. He was that angry.
Wow.
And then the next day he was like, you're going to wherever you want to go. You have to go Canada, or you can go England, but you're getting out of here.
You ain't staying here.
You ain't staying here with this kind of foolishness.
Call him a phone 2 times a night after him up and call back.
Yeah, boy, calling your phone.
You're crazy.
I have 14-year-olds.
I would have told him, yeah, come Joe. Pass Joe, come check me.
And I was like, can I go to Florida? And he was like, absolutely not. So I chose Canada because it was closer. And I knew nobody in Canada.
Wow.
So
The dude get you kicked out of the country, yo.
I got kicked out of the country.
You can't still talk about it.
And it was actually worse. You want me to tell you? Let me tell you my life. No, when I got Canada, they put me in this school and I used to thief out of the school out to the window, pack up pillows in my I used to pack up pillows in my bed, thief out to the window of the school, sneak out to the front gate, and my friends that live in Toronto used to come and pick me up. So college friends and I'm in high school. I used to go 45 minutes to Toronto.
Wow.
Thief out in the middle of the night, high school student, into the underground clubs, the dancehall clubs, them.
The music was calling you, huh?
Because the music was calling me.
That's our story and we're sticking to it.
The music was calling me. Yo.
The music was calling you.
Like, I definitely would not be involved in any of that.
Blame it on the music. You got kicked out of Jamaica by the dude there, so now you get kicked out of Canada because of the music. I feel you. Rudy. Antarctica, they must say the next time. Listen, I dig because it says to me pretty much, you know, the music, again, it's not a yesterday thing. You got into the industry when you did, but obviously if you're going out the window and driving 45 minutes after they done got kicked out of Jamaica, then the music, it's prehensile. It's got a hold on you.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
Now, I'm willing to tell you that it's not the first time you've heard this. You mentioned it earlier, the Amy Winehouse comparisons. You know what I mean? And I don't think it's just based on appearance, because a lot of time physical appearance can draw your attention in a certain direction too, you know. But you do have the Amy Winehouse sound. The first thing that, because anytime you do something good, you're always going to be compared to another great one. You know what I mean? If you suck, then nobody, they might say, yeah man, I you that. You don't know. You don't sound like, you know, not compared to nobody. I you that. If them just say, I you that, go look at work. But if you're good at it, I'm going to compare to somebody else. The first thing that came to mind when I heard your sound was not actually Amy Winehouse, Nora Jones.
Wow.
I got a Nora Jones vibe when I heard the song. I was like, wow. I told my daughter, I was like, yo, she would kill a ballad, like a nice reggae ballad. You know what I mean? Who do you get compared to outside of Amy Winehouse? Because people can't help themselves. You know what I mean? Who do they compare you to?
I've gotten Nora Jones.
You have?
Sade and Shirley Bassey.
Wow.
So Shirley Bassey is known for James Bond, Diamonds Are Forever.
Wow.
I get Nina Simone. I've gotten Nina.
I can see that.
Yeah. Who else? I've gotten Joss Stone.
Joss Stone. I can see that.
Yeah, so like kind of along Fergie. Fergie. And Wild Bell is like a kind of a more indie group. And like those kind of people, I guess along the same kind of lines. Right. Nancy Sinatra. Wow. A lot of
the bluesy.
Yeah, Billie Holiday.
I can see that.
Yeah. So I guess a lot of that. Oh, and somebody said, who is it? Somebody said Sister Nancy. I was so happy about it, but I don't know if I agree. But I was like,
that person is fresh.
Okay, respect though. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, that person is fresh.
I'm here for it. I love Sister Nancy, so I'm good with it.
Another dope songstress who I'm a big fan of, who you kind of remind me of in some of her songs, not the whole thing, is Leela James. I don't know if you've ever heard of Leela James.
I have heard of Leela James.
Dope.
I haven't listened to her music, but definitely I've heard that name before, and I think it's probably. But I'm gonna go look it up.
Check her out.
I'm
She's
gonna go
dope.
check it out.
She's dope. Now, when you, because you know this is our art. This is our not our business, but it is our art. It's you. You know what I mean? If it didn't pay a dime, you'd probably still be singing. You know what I'm saying? Because it is solely you. How would you describe your sound, your music? If somebody say, yo, without meeting your whatnot, what kind of music does she do? How would you describe your music?
Rum Shop Blues.
Bombard. Well, I'm like that then. Ra. Where's that? Rum Shop Blues. Damn.
Yeah.
What kind of rum?
Appleton.
Cool no. I dig it though.
Special reserve.
I dig it. Rum Shop Blues.
Yeah.
Sitting at a rum bar, I swig something and it's up in the background.
Exactly.
I like it.
Like, what do you get when you're in a rum bar? What do you feel? What do you go to rum bars for?
Well, what they go to the rum bar for? They go there to drink away their blues.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And to just sit down. You can find some of the most inspiring conversations in a rum bar. You got to sit down there and the people that tell you about life.
They don't remember nothing in the morning, but
everything in between. They don't remember nothing in the morning, which is fine. I don't mind if you listen to my music and you think about life and love and you don't remember nothing in the morning.
I dig it. Rum Shop Blues. Now we got another joint I got to touch for the people because this is actually, I love No Fame. Dig it. But actually, the first one that I really got into was this song right here, Mr. Neverman. Well, go on, Christine Alicia. Stephanie, welcome to the party. Loris, I appreciate the love.
It's who you're running from, I never got to see you. You should have spent some time before slipping away. Yeah. Baby,
ladies and gentlemen, that song right there, so my late brother would say a big paper tune that you know. You know what I mean? That's how he talks. I'm like, yo, a big paper tune that you know. It's got a sound beyond your years though. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, let's say this came out and there was no picture on the cover. I probably wouldn't know it was a song that came out recently. To have that nostalgic vibe, you know what I mean? It sounds like something I'm supposed to hear on vinyl. You know, but you know what I mean? Say, yeah, fire you know me I talk about. Yeah, select it. You know me I talk about.
Exactly what you're saying.
It have a vibes.
Respect.
I like it. Brittany, welcome.
it's who you're running from, I never got to see you. You should have spent some time before slipping away. Yeah.
That is her voice, yeah.
My baby, my heart, don't you know I could free you?
You don't expect this voice coming out of a little tiny lady, right?
Time why you should be with me, yeah. Come on, let me drive you crazy. Let me make it hard to leave.
Sammy, share the link.
Kiss me like you breathe me, baby. Don't leave me like no summer breeze. Do it. Don't wait. Time is slipping away. Never mind. Do it. Wanna tell him don't wait. Time is slipping away. Never mind. Road boy, me love you from the first me see ya.
All right, it's a big tune, ladies and gentlemen. It's called Mr. Neverman. That one is Rory Stone Love. All right, Black Dog Music. I dig it. Yes, that is her voice. It is. All right. It's amazing. Somebody say, yo, I fear her voice, that. She's just a tiny lady, but when she opened my mouth, I run the tune dope. So that's also Rory.
Mm-hmm.
And Rory. Is it a part of a project? You have a project coming out?
I do have a project coming out, an EP.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mix of producers that I've worked with. Actually, it's mostly Rory and Andre Chevalo, who's based in here in Florida. Big up Dre. Yeah, no way. Big, amazing person. But yeah, so it's going to be called Love in a Plastic Cup, I think.
We're going back to Rum Bar. We're going right back to the Rum Bar, huh?
Yeah. we cannot stray from the Rum Bar. But yeah.
Right.
I'm thinking Love in a Plastic Cup. And I'm hoping it's going to be ready for the end of the year.
I'm looking forward.
That's what I'm aiming for.
I'm definitely looking for it. And you flipped the game a little bit with this one right here. It's a different kind of song. You know what I mean? It's called Rudie, ladies and gentlemen.
Stage left, stage right, the game is over.
Baby, forget him. He's mine, all mine. You gon' regret it. Wasting your time. He said he's leaving. The past.
Make sure y'all go get the songs on iTunes, all right? Spotify, wherever you listen to your music, it's there. Talk to me a little bit about Rudie. That's DJ Sparks.
Yeah.
She produces too?
Yeah.
Wow.
DJ Sparks on Loud City Music.
Big up Loud City.
Mm-hmm. Sparky Baby.
Sparky Baby. I didn't know she produced.
Original. Yeah,
I
man.
didn't know.
Yeah.
Wow.
So she sent me the instrumental, and to be honest, I sat down on it for a little while, and I loved it, but I didn't know what to sing on it. And I guess I was kind of leaning to her. I was writing songs more like Neverman, and I was going through a lot at that time. And I remember I was at a beach house, and I was playing the instrumental for some of the people around. And then I went back into my room, and I remember looking in the mirror, and I looked in the mirror and I was like, yo, say, the stress that you're going through right now, this is ridiculous. Yo, you're a goddess. Look at yourself. Look at you. You're like, you're freaking Aphrodite, like my girl. Like,
cool,
look at yourself in the mirror.
Cool, no, man.
And I was like, yo, him say he thinks he's a Rudie. Watch me. I'm a Rudie. Wow. And then I just started singing to myself like, Rudie, who you choosing? Aphrodite or Miss Lucy? And then it just started coming to me in parts. Like, I guess I was angry, but then I think sometimes the easiest way to deal with anger is to make light of it or make a joke or be sarcastic, which is kind of what I do. Because I'm not going to go and fight nobody. I'm not that person, but I am.
No windshield's getting broken as a result
No
of you.
windshield is getting broken. But, no, because you lose me. That's the biggest thing. You lose me. You know what I mean? To me, that's it. So, and my art is my diary. So you are going to be in my diary. If you piss me off, you're going to end up in the diary, which means that you're going to end up in a music video, which means you're going to end up on iTunes.
Wow.
But that's
no
what
royalties though. None.
Actually, he does have royalties.
Oh snap! So he's.
I gave him a percentage
Because he's a muse, or
because he inspired me.
So
He inspired me.
No, I gotta go research this right here.
But he actually helped. The funny thing is, he voiced the song.
You serious?
He engineered for me and voiced the song, and even helped me a little bit with the melody. Yeah, man.
A song about him.
A song about him.
Wow.
Yeah. So Rudie is a very interesting song because it is that mix between extremely vulnerable and bad girl bravado, and that's
right
that's.
I'm not telling them, but I probably mess up my mix. But I just. Imagine y'all come and do a song named A Fast well and I mix it. I don't understand. That's well, I know you gotta go. I'm asking this because what I always think about when with creatives, right? Some people are just imaginative. They're creatives. They'll create something intricate and intimate out of thin air, right? And well orchestrated, and it sounds real, but it's just imagination at work, right? And then you have those people who life is their muse. And I was going to ask you, but you said it earlier. So if the man act up, he's going to be like track 6, track 7, track 8 on the album. That's you, huh?
Pretty much. And I can't help it. It's not like I don't want to go out and diss nobody. I'm not a dramatic person, but but I am a creative person, and I am very real with my music. So it's just facts. You go end up on a song. That's how life go.
Why you see how people slide in our DMs? I think there's some people sliding out of your DMs right now. I don't know how to do, but how do I slide out of here?
You want to be famous? Come and piss me off. You want to be famous.
I love it. Zia's going to be back, ladies and gentlemen. Again, the show, you're here for a show. The show is going to be Friday, right?
Yeah.
You on Kabaka Pyramid.
Yes, Kabaka Pyramid.
Dope artist.
He's my virgin, and I'm so excited to be performing alongside him because a long time this happens still. So it's good. It's going to be, he's such a great artist. I mean, the lyrical deity.
Trust me when I said tough.
Him bad. So I think it's going to be really cool to perform and open for him and stuff like that. Yeah, man.
And this is Friday, ladies and gentlemen, in Pembroke Pines. It's Club Rain, and the address here is 9940 Pines Boulevard in Pembroke Pines.
June 14th. And we're going to be doing a ticket giveaway. So watch the socials at Zia Benjamin, at Kabaka Pyramid. and Roots and Reggae. We're going to be doing a ticket giveaway soon, and you can get 2 free tickets.
My thing.
It's gonna be simple stuff, so don't worry about it. We're not gonna make you jump through hoops and all that jazz.
I like it. And as dope an artist as she is, we need her at the top of the chart, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you go ahead and pick up the songs. It's Rudie, all right? It's Mr. Neverman, and it is No Fame. And there's a lot more to come.
Yeah, and go watch the video. Neverman video is out. I directed and produced it myself.
Love
Put
that video,
a lot of heart and soul into it. And it's straight Jamaican, all Jamaican fashion, all Jamaican everything, up to the nail color. And my nails in the video is Jamaican created nail polish. Bella's Beauty. You get me? Like it's really for the Jamaican listeners. Like this is for you.
Right.
Yeah, Jamaican made straight.
I like that video. I definitely like that video. I mean, the way it ended too is not what I saw coming. You know what I mean? and that couldn't have been real because on a regular beach, it plays the ram under them circumstances that I be a man up on the beach. But go check out the video. I say to say go and check out the video. All right. You've got to get on the horn. On the microphone, brought up the good China. Ladies and gentlemen, Zia's going to drop 2 tunes for you right about now, all right? Again, thank you so much for passing through. I appreciate you. Pleasure's mine.
Thank you for having me.
No doubt. Come back. Fire you up.
Blessed.
Brother, as always, man.
See me again, so much no face.
Yes, sir. We're going to be here again tomorrow?
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Same time, same place.
Same place, same time. We're going to talk to Kabaka Pyramid tomorrow, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, I always say this. You didn't come here to see me. The artist is in the building, all right? Her name is Zia Benjamin. Dope. And we're going to drop 2 tunes for her right about now. We're going to start out with this one, Mr. Neverman. You ready for them?
Ready.
All right, let's roll.
Hey. Sending love to you. It's who you're running from. I never got to see you. You should have spent some time before slipping away. Yeah, my baby, my heart, don't you know I could free you? Them yellow waste your time, boy, you should be with me. Yeah, come on, let me drive you crazy. Let me make it hard to leave. Kiss me like you breathe me, baby. Don't leave me like no summer breeze. Do it, don't wait. Time is slipping away. Never mind, yeah. Do it. Wanna tell him don't wait. Time is slipping away. Never mind, yeah. Road boy, me love you from the first. Me see you. Was just a little child, you never looked my way. Yeah, I'll keep you wild. I could light the night with you. Are you so damn blind like you don't see me here? Come on, let me drive you crazy. Let me make it hard to leave. Kiss me like you breathe me, baby. Don't breeze me like no summer heat. Do it, don't wait. Time is slipping away. Never mind, yeah. Do it. Wanna tell him don't wait. Wanna tell him kiss me, yeah. Never mind. Wanna tell him do it. Love me, baby, kiss me, yeah. Never mind, yeah. I could wear my glass slippers, 3 wishes, I got you.
You're far from a prince, but you could be my king. Run, run, run with me, baby. Don't turn back, I dare you. If you just look my way, you would hear me saying, do it, don't wait. Time is slipping away. Never, never mind. Yeah. Do it. Wanna tell him, don't wait. Gotta make you love me. Yeah. Never, never mind. Yeah. Ooh.
Mad.
Never, never mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, the smooth sounds of Zia Benjamin. Trust me, if that is smooth, I'd be illegal. I'm not telling no lie. We got one more joint for you right now. And this one is Rudie. This is the latest single, right?
Rudie, yes. Rudie. For all the Rudies in the building.
Trust me, a bunch of people ready for this one. You ready for them?
Ready.
Let's go.
Ready, ever sure. Hey.
Baby, forget him. He's mine, no mine. You gon' regret it.
Wasting your time.
He said he's leaving the past behind.
You better put those dreams to sleep by sing the lullaby. Rudie ain't got no leap of cash. My Rudie don't need no leap of day. Come me love him out. Me love him bad, but they want my Rudie. Wow, those hoes. My man know he's been rude and reckless, but he say he's done with drinking rum for breakfast.
Tell her forget him. He's mine, no mine. You gon' regret it.
Wasting your time.
He said he's leaving the past behind. You better put those dreams to sleep by sing the lullaby.
Rudie, who you choosing? Aphrodite or Miss Lucy, goodbye, girl. I say goodbye, girl. Sky juice, bring me the backer. I'm getting used to the taste of trouble.
Tell her forget him. He's mine, no mine. You ain't got the credit to call his line. My man is leaving the past behind. You better put those dreams to sleep by sing the lullaby.
You better put those dreams to sleep. I'll sing the lullaby. I'll sing your lullaby. I'll sing the lullaby. It's time. Rudie. Oh, Mr. Hands off my property. This is not monopoly. Holding my man when he allowed can be on top of me. I'm in him carved on the sycamore tree, and the spears spun him bike back reserved for me. Oh my God, don't mind me. Count to 3 and of the gods remove. Yeah, you care. This the queen. You say you want to know what he's like under the covers. Well, you off it up like 'cause I choose his lovers. Ooh, you act like a superstar, but look, stage left, stage right, your game is over. Over. So easily commit to them all.
Ladies and gentlemen, that one is Rudie, loosely translated, love the people, them man, all right? So I think... I'm just saying.
Wifey rebellion.
I'm just saying. Do me a favor, drop some social media info for the masses so they know where to keep up with you.
It's simple. Zia Benjamin. Z-I-A Benjamin. B-E-N-J-A-M-I-N. Like the money, like
Benjamin Franklin, like the rubbing alcohol, all about the Benjamins with a ZIA at the beginning.
I love it, ladies and gentlemen. Zia Benjamin.
My name is G. Cole, and this is Homegrown.